people with comorbidities as well as health workers in other fields. But Malacanang says seniors are still not authorized to receive jabs from China's Sinovac, as the country anticipates a million more supplies from Beijing today. Commuters in the NCR Plus bubble were left scratching their heads over the public transportation guidelines under the enhanced community quarantine. And in world news, iconic large cargo ship Ever Given has been refloated in the Suez Canal. Fast, focused, and fearless. Here's a roundup of stories we're watching now. I'm Riza Diaz. Today's record 10,016 new COVID 19 infections brought the total caseload to over 731,000. Out of this number, more than 115,400 are still considered active. 16 more people died of the virus overnight, bringing the death toll to around 13,100. Meanwhile, total recoveries are now at 603,000, as 78 more survivors were recorded in the past 24 hours. The health department has given the go signal to inoculate all health workers in other fields, along with senior citizens and people with comorbidities. Greg Gregorio is joining us live from Antipolo to give us more details. Greg?
Yes, Risa, the Department of Health is now calling on all medical workers, even those who are not working in COVID wards, to register for the COVID-19 vaccination. As of March 27, over 656,000 doses have been administered to individuals as first dose. But apart from the 1.2 million healthcare workers included in the master list for inoculation, the health department said that there is also an estimated 600,000 health workers who are either freelancers or assigned in other facilities. With this, they are now encouraging all medical workers in other fields, including dentistry and midwifery, among others, to register until March 31 for the vaccination. At the same time, the government has already green-lighted the simultaneous vaccination of around 9 million senior citizens and 14.5 million people with comorbidities, along with healthcare workers. Among those with comorbidities, they are prioritizing people with chronic respiratory disease, hypertension, cardiovascular disease, chronic kidney disease, malignancy, diabetes mellitus, and obesity. But it has said protocols for the simultaneous vaccination is expected to be released today. AstraZeneca shots will be given to senior citizens, while Sinovac jabs will be given to people with comorbidities. The simultaneous vaccination is being pushed while the NCR Plus areas are under enhanced community quarantine. The DOH also notes that the hospital care utilization rate is among the indicators whether or not they will recommend the extension of ECQ in Metro Manila and nearby provinces. Risa, the country's current healthcare utilization rate is at around 63%, while the HCUR for the National Capital Region is at around 70%. Restrictions not been imposed, it said that the country could see more than 430,000 active cases by end of April. Riza?
Thank you for that update. That's Greg Gregorio reporting live from Antipolo. Meanwhile, at least 1 million doses of Sinovac vaccines are expected to arrive in the Philippines today. The COVID-19 jabs have been loaded in an airplane at the Beijing International Airport in China. Presidential spokesman Harry Roque says the bulk of the shots will be allocated to areas with high number of infections. These include the NCR Plus, Cebu, and Davao. Roque notes that these will not be given to senior citizens, as the Food and Drug Administration recommends its use for those ages 18 years old and 59 only. We're pausing for a quick break. We'll be back with more stories. Stay with us. You're still watching One News Now. I'm Riza Diaz. The Transportation Department has released public transportation guidelines for the NCR Plus ECQ until April 4. Dale De Vera is reporting to us live from Mandaluyong City. Dale, how are workers coping up with these guidelines?
These are some workers are left with no choice but to commute despite a spike in infections. This is NCR and nearby provinces reverted to ECQ. Public transportation is available 24/7, although stricter restrictions are in place. Passenger capacity of buses is 50%, and plastic barriers are still in place. This means passengers should be seated alternately. Trains, meanwhile, will only accommodate passengers at up to 30% capacity. MRT3 will operate until Monday, LRT lines 1 and 2 until Tuesday, and the Philippine National Railways until Thursday to make way for maintenance schedules. All train lines will resume operation on Easter Sunday. For air travel, inbound passengers will still have to follow the 1,500 daily limit to ensure the availability of quarantine facilities. Flying out of the country is also allowed as long as flights are available. Domestic travel, though, is limited only to authorized persons outside of residence or airports, subject requirements by their destination LGU. Private motorcycles and motorcycle taxis are allowed during ECQ only for airports. Marine vessels may also take in passengers at 50% capacity. Visa before boarding any mode of transportation, a passenger is required to present a company ID or a certificate of employment. The Coast Guard and MMDA personnel are also checking vehicles before allowing passengers to board to make sure health protocols are being followed. Lisa?
Thank you for that update, Dale. Stay safe. That's Dale De Vera reporting live from Mandaluyong City. And a massive container ship blocking Suez Canal for nearly a week has been partially refloated. Authorities said the 400-meter Ever Given ship has been straightened. More tugging efforts will be done to direct the ship to the Green Lakes area, a wider section of the canal. Once this happens, marine traffic can resume. At least 369 container ships, oil tankers, and bulk carriers are waiting to pass through the canal, the shortest shipping route between Europe and Asia. Now, for more updates, visit News 5, the Philippine Star, and Business World Online. You may also visit our website, onenews.ph, for more in-depth analysis. You can also catch One News on Signal Play app. Register for a free account now at www.signalplay.com and stream One News live anytime, anywhere. Mask on, wash hands, and stay safe, Philippines. I'm Riza Diaz. We are One News.